Hello for Woodstar. You are the 5 center star for 2023. Just take a deep breath because it's about to get wild for you, 4-star. You'll want to watch the main 2023 Star Ki Astrology report because it's all about you. You are the center star. You are, everybody is experiencing a 4 Woodstar 2023. And then we each travel through our own element. But right now you are in the center of it all. And it can be an exciting year, but it can also be a really stressful year. So I'm going to walk you through it. And the winds of change that were blowing gently last year have become a full-on hurricane in 2023. And it's bringing an overflow of opportunities. You can have some great opportunities coming up, but it's also creating a climate of just chaos where you just have so much to do and everybody's depending on you and you're so distracted and you don't have enough time and you're doing too much and you're juggling all the things. And it can be a time when it is really hard to get centered, which is kind of ironic because you are the center star, but you're feeling uncentered. And you're gonna wanna ride out this storm by not making any big changes, but you're gonna wanna make big changes, and that is the dichotomy of 2023 for you. All these things are gonna come up that you're like, oh, I just wanna get divorced, I wanna quit my job, I wanna move out of town, I hate this town, I hate this thing, and all these things are gonna make you wanna make these big changes, and at the same time, you have to think, what do you do in a hurricane? You don't move your house when there's a hurricane going on outside, and you don't quit your job or leave your partner. It's just not the time to make these big changes, even if you want to. When you have a hurricane, what is it Brandy Carlisle says? If you can dance in the hurricane, but only if you're in the eye. You got to get to your center. You go to the center of the house. You make sure you have water. You get yourself in a safe position and you stay put during a hurricane. I cannot emphasize this enough. Do not move house. I wouldn't travel during a hurricane. I wouldn't quit my job. I wouldn't divorce my partner. I mean, you might want to, but I wouldn't make these big outer changes. And I remember years ago when I lived in Seattle and I had my hurricane year and I was just starting to study the Star Ki really thoroughly, and I wanted out of Seattle. The vibe had changed. Maybe it was just me because I was having my hurricane year, but I was done. I needed to get out of that city. And I wanted to put our house on the market and just move, but as I was studying this, I knew I really shouldn't. And so what I did instead was I just made preparations to make the changes I wanted to. So that is my advice to you. Don't sell your house, but maybe get your house ready to be sold. If you really think you want to move, if you really want to sell your house, if you really want to quit your job, make the preparation so that in the next year, 2024, you can make the change. And I had a girlfriend who also really wanted to move out of the city she was living in and wanted to sell her house. And I said, don't sell your house, it's a hurricane. And she didn't listen. Of course, I'm so superstitious to all my friends and they don't listen a lot of times. And she went forth and tried to sell her house during the hurricane. And oh my gosh, all hell broke loose. The foundation was cracked. They had all these problems. They couldn't sell it. I mean, she ended up not being able to sell it at all and had to put tons of money into her home. So that's the kind of crunchy problems you can have if you try to force change when you really should just be in the eye of the hurricane, staying put. And everything is changing all around you, and there can be this whirlwind of change, but don't get sucked into the hurricane. Stay put in the middle, right? stay safe, don't make a move. But you can like write down all the moves you're gonna make next year. And then next year is gonna be the best year of the whole 9 star. When you are in your 6 metal star, you will be reaping rewards. That is a money star, it's a lucky star. Things are really going your way. Then you sell the house, then you make the change, then you start a new business, all next year. For now, just ride out that hurricane, ride the wave of change, get ready to be ready, but make your moves in 2024, not in 2023. And you will want to root down, get grounded when you're in this hurricane with really earthy colors that represent those dark soils of the 5. The 5 is represented by the dark, earthy soil, the moist soil of spring. This is a time when you can plant powerful seeds of intention, and you can honor the color of that fertile, dark soil by wearing dark browns and burnt orange, and even black is a nice color, and whatever seed of intention that you plant in this really moist, fertile soil will grow into something amazing. So this is not a bad year to start a new relationship. Relationships born out of this 5 center fertile, moist soil can grow into powerful trees. Imagine it's like you have an acorn this year, and you place that acorn seed into that deep, dark brown, fertile soil, and it grows into a mighty oak tree that is so long lasting with deep roots. And the same is true if you wanted to have a baby. This is an incredibly fertile year for getting pregnant. So thumbs up to getting pregnant in 2023. My 4 wood star friends, you could absolutely get pregnant. You'll probably have twins or triplets because you're so fertile. And you really can create with this fertile earth energy. You can definitely begin the ideas of a new business. I would say you could even sign up and start that new business, but it'll really take off next year. But doing all the work, the heavy lifting and the work to really make it happen, think of yourself as the farmer in early spring. And this year is a time to work hard, to plow the fields, to get that moist soil ready for the seeds of what you want to grow. And it might feel like not a lot is happening and that you haven't really grown a full harvest, but next year in 2024, that is your harvest year. So things will grow of the seeds that are planted in the fertile soil of 2023. And you might find that this year can have its ups and downs. Like I said, it is a hurricane. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of change. I just want you to know that your friends and family are your greatest source of strength this year. So really lean on them, because you are the kind of person who does so much for other people. You tree star, I know you're always working so hard for other people. This is the time for you to ask for support and get the support you need, and maybe go on a walk with a friend and tell them all your problems. I mean, really lean on the people in your life that you love and trust in this year. It might be nice to just ask for the help that you need. You know you need it. And maybe even hiring some extra help in your business. If you own your own business and you're doing it all like 4 trees like to do, you might be expanding. You might be growing in this fertile soil, and it is time to ask your community, your friends, your family, hiring people, asking for the support that you need this year to get through it. And that's only going to help you reap even greater rewards in 2024 if you can expand and ask for help. So thank you so much for watching. If you would like an even deeper dive into your own personal 9-star key, I'm offering an $88 9-star key reading that covers all 3 stars. You get 3 stars, and it tells you even more about how to align with the energy and how to survive a hurricane. And I'm also going to be doing these velas on Amazon. So look for those. I'll put the link down below when those are ready. And thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to stay tuned for all the changes that are coming in 2023. Thank you.